My baby girl is 3 months old now, which is crazy. In fact, today she is exactly 100 days old, which I think in some Asian countries is like a big means of celebration. So I'm celebrating too. She's asleep right now, which is actually what I wanted to talk about first is that we are reading her sleepy cues like perfectly, or at least I am, where like I could just tell so much easier now that she is tired and that she wants to sleep. And if we do not put her down to sleep like within a few minutes, then she very quickly gets overtired and starts like crying that she is sleepy, which I think she's been doing this like this whole time, but I've only recently realized that it's like her overtired like cues instead of like hunger cues or like uncomfortable cues. Her like trying to tell us how she's feeling. So it makes me think like how many times in the past have I given her like an extra bottle when she was actually just tired. And I mean, they say that like babies' wake windows are not that long. Like really, babies should not be awake for multiple hours at a time, especially this young. And we were accidentally doing that because she just was not very easy to put down to sleep because she was so overtired and she was crying. So now that I'm spent all this time with her, just like me and her, no one else intervening, I very quickly can realize when she is tired, which I think when I started doing these vlogs, I think it's one of the first things I said. I can't remember if I left that in. I just have to do this for a really long time, and then she fall asleep. Just walking laps around my apartment. Look, she's out too. Where it was just me and her, and I can just get her to sleep like so easy because I can read that she's tired and she sleeps. With when we're with other people like her grandparents or even just like Christian.
Why are you such a cutie? Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone else is like much quicker to act in other means, like thinking that she wants to be held or that she's hungry or that she has a full diaper. Like that's a lot of things what other people are trying to do. And it's like only really me that can tell that she's like tired, because like it definitely this weekend I hung out with both my parents and Christian's mom, and like the very same thing happened within the same matter of time where either I got to my parents' house or my mother-in-law came to visit right around the time where she should be put to sleep, because she wakes up and we change her diaper, we feed her, and very quickly, first thing in the morning, she wants to take a nap, which is very odd. She slept for such a long amount of time, and she wants to take a quick nap, like 8, 9, 10 a.m. right away. It is very odd. I personally think that's weird to wake up from your night's sleep and want to sleep right away, but she does do that every single morning. Even if I get up and I get her ready and we go to my parents' house right away, but with the drive and the feeding and me getting ready, she's already ready to take a nap by the time we get over there. But the problem is everybody freaking loves her and they just want to play with her, keep her entertained and keep her happy. Overall, period, that's great. And I'm over there like, oh, I think she's tired. And then meanwhile, she's bouncing baby, saying hi, playing with her, getting the toys. And then I think she's sleepy. She's got that expression on her face where she's just like, I've gotten a couple pictures of it already. It's just like her tired face. And when she wakes up and she feeds, then she is such a happy baby. It's like night and day. Yeah. Yeah. You look so evil. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, 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 yeah. He's so cute. Oh my god. He's so cute. Ooh, ooh. like that's how I know that she does need all this sleep, is because she's smiling and laughing so much more than just like a month ago. And like really the only difference is that she's getting more sleep. Honestly, she might not be eating as much because we can tell that she's like just tired and she just wants to sleep, versus, oh, is she hungry again? When was the last time you fed her? Oh, she needs another bottle. And then she's spitting it up, she's burping, you know, and it's all a thing, and she's still not happy because she's tired. Because she's tired and she's sleepy because she's a baby and she's growing and she wants to sleep. And she's sleeping right now, for instance. Like we're letting her take multiple naps a day, like as she should. It's great. I showed that photo of her with my Nana and she did not look too happy, but really she had a really good time because I got a video of my Nana making her laugh. Yeah?
You. Huh? Jumpy. Yeah. Jumpy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jumpy. Okay. You. Jumpy. Jumpy.
And a big change that we did this week is that we're just taking her out more, taking her on errands, taking her to more places just in general. Like the other day, she got really fussy. I had my mother-in-law over and we probably weren't being too quick enough to put her to sleep, so she was just like really fussy. So we decided to just like take her a walk around our local park, and yeah, she pretty much enjoyed it like the whole time she was out in the stroller.
Usually Sundays are slow days.
And I've also taken her to the grocery store. Like Christian and I brought her with us on a grocery run. He pushed her around in her stroller and I grabbed one of the carts and just put all the groceries in it. And it was just like our little thing. I've taken her to Target a couple times, this time just like in the stroller, throwing the groceries on the bottom part below. And we took her to her first restaurant. There was a breakfast place that opened up here in Peoria. There really isn't that many like brunch places in Peoria that are like really bougie, I guess. Not too many in Peoria, so when one opened up around here, we got really excited. We wanted to try it out, and we're like, let's just bring the baby. So we did, and to our mistake, the music was so loud. Like literally, we were like screaming at each other across the table, and I was like, oh no, like what if it's too loud for her and she wants to take a nap and she can't? But no, like very quickly, by the time we got her food, she was asleep in the stroller at our table. Just like, I don't know if like the bass felt really soothing to her little baby ears, but yeah, she fell asleep and I was like so surprised. She's fallen asleep in like so many different places that I normally wouldn't have expected, which I think is a good thing. I mean, we want her to take her naps during the day in like random places so that later on when she has to nap outside of our home, she can do that, and it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm in an unfamiliar place, I can't relax sort of situation. So I think we're doing a good job on that, even though we don't get out of the apartment all that much. But I'm really trying to, just take her random places now, even if it's just me, and she's doing a really good job. Like, I really should have started this even sooner, but I was just, like, afraid. I really wasn't so confident in, like, taking care of her just, like, at home, period, that, like, even taking her outside of the apartment would have put my stress even higher, because I'm like, oh, what if something goes wrong sort of situation. But no, she's doing a really good job, and we really haven't taken her anywhere, like, too far from the apartment for like long hours. Like my mother-in-law did take her to the mall the other day, and we went to like return some clothes, and we just circled around the mall, and she did a really good job there too. But yeah, she's doing such a good job, like, of me taking her out, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm just really proud of her. Another thing we're doing is advancing her playtime. Like, my mother-in-law got us this, like, little, like, playmat thing with these little, like, toys that kind of hang from these beams. And it also came with that little piano thing. Just, like, a bunch of stuff that she can lay down and, like, touch with her hands. Again, she's not very, like, explorative with her hands just yet, but this is me trying to get her to explore toys with her hands, but she's not really interested in them just yet. But Coffee seems to be very interested in the little rattly noise that they make, though. If you have any tips, please let me know. But yeah, she's just does not want to grab toys. Like, she'll move her arms around, but no grabbing with purpose just yet. But she is very, like, visually stimulated by a lot of things, so even just, like, changing up her environment and putting her down here just to, like, look around, she seems to really enjoy it during her, like, very much awake, happy playtime. Plus, also, the kitties have enjoyed this mat, much to my dismay. I have plenty of footage of them hanging around it, hanging in it, sitting in it, putting their paws under it, smacking the toys. I guess that's the thing with baby toys, is that they also look like cat toys, so the cats keep thinking that these are for them. Sadly for me, I keep forgetting to put this away. I mean, I'm a mom, my to-do list is a mile long, so I'm not gonna remember to put away her playmat every single day. So yeah, of course I'm finding them in her things, plus in her little, like, stroller bassinet thing that we have in here. Freaking kept finding Bailey chilling in it. Like, no, get your furry butt out of the baby's things. Oh my gosh, it's just like, I guess it's just my life with two kitties and a baby. And what we've been doing lately is just really soaking up our family time, like us as, like, a trio, me, my husband, and Marceline.
Having something I really don't like in too high quantity.
Exhausted.
To sell them in our shop and whatnot. So if you're looking for
Are those tears?
to make them a little bit easier to access,
Like a little bit.
they should be less expensive, I think.
Because if you don't know, my husband works in baseball, and spring training's coming up very soon. So that means that my husband is going to be working 6 days a week, which means yeah, we'll have him even less than we already do. But I mean, it's only for the spring training season, which is not forever. So at least there's that positive.
Oh, you're standing? You're standing? Whee! 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 Ooh. Whee! Okay, Dad's arms are getting tired. Oh. The phone is too distracting.
But yeah, I just want to soak up as much time with my husband and my baby as much as possible, because it's looking like I might have Marceline and I stay with my parents on the days that Christian is exceptionally busy, just so that yeah, it's just not just her and me in the apartment all day, every day. We might bring over the cats as well, if anybody's worried about them. Plus, it helps, like, Christian get some sleep, because it's looking like a lot of days he'll be coming home really late and having to go back to work very early. I have no idea how that is legal at all, but his hours are going to be super, super crazy. If Marceline is getting up in the middle of the night, which she will, she's guaranteed to get up any time between, like, 3 and 5 a.m., just the one time she gets up, and it's like a whole thing that we have to do to get her back to sleep. He cannot negotiate that amount of sleep to be had, especially when he's, like, working this much. Like, that's just insane to ask of him to.
Yeah.
Why not?
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh,
She's so stiff.
She's so stiff. She's doing great, especially that's lying down. Ooh. But yeah, Christian being this busy around this time of year happens every year. This is nothing new. It's just like our lives and what we have to deal with. So yeah, I'm just really soaking in the little like bonding moments that we're having with her, like playing with her, you know, with like trying to get her to interact with those toys and just like moving her around, especially now that she has like a lot more head control, neck control, I guess. So I think that's it for this video. Here I am with Marceline, who's waking up her right now. Make sure to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe for more Marceline content. And I'll see you next time.